This is Monday, May the 27th, 2013, Memorial Day. You see the flags flying along Highway 82 in Northport, Alabama. If I turn my camera this way, you see the side of the Northport City Hall. Flags flying. If I turn back this way, you see the Salvation Army thrift store and what it looks like every week here in Northport, Alabama. I'm going to let you look at the Salvation Army and this mess and tell you just a little bit about what's gone on here for the last several years. First of all, this is not in any way the fault of the Salvation Army. These people have put up signs, you can see on the doors, that say that they do not want people to leave their things after hours, nor do they want people coming and ripping open packages and looting the things that are left. Every week, they have to spend hundreds of dollars to clean up this mess. It's no more their fault than it would be your fault if people came and dumped and looted at your house every time you left home. I don't know what's been left here today, but in the past, people have left hypodermic needles. They've left bags with feces. Often there's urine left here. All sorts of trash. This has become Tuscaloosa County's free dump for the weekend. Let the Salvation Army pay for it. Let the Salvation Army pick these things up and take them to the dump and pay hundreds of dollars every week. Let's take a quick look at what's been left here today. I'm not going to stay here long because this is not a safe place to be. People have had guns drawn on them here, and I'm sure that this is a great place for people to bicker about the trash that's been left. So I'm not going to stay here long. I'm going to go back to the safety of my car. Is there any way that you could leave things here and assume that the Salvation Army could somehow use these things? I don't think so. Let's go right around here. And let's take a little bit closer look at those signs. They're in English and Spanish. No dumping, no looting. And here's what happens despite the clear signs. Who bears the responsibility for what goes on at the Salvation Army? Well, it's the people at the Northport City Hall. We have laws on the books against dumping and looting. We pay property taxes to have police protection, fire protection for private property. The problem is that we don't have many leaders who are concerned about this problem. Why should the city leaders be concerned about this problem and do something about it? Well, many reasons. This is a health hazard. People let small children go through this garbage. There aren't many upscale retailers who are going to want to locate in Northport when they see this mess that happens every single weekend. The Salvation Army provides shelter for homeless veterans. Veterans that we honor today on Memorial Day. I don't know if you can see the flags. We say that we honor these veterans, but when it comes to housing homeless veterans, Northport pretty much says we don't care, because we're willing for the Salvation Army to lose money every week, money that they could be spending to rebuild the shelter that was lost in the tornado 2 years ago. Can the Northport Police stay here 24/7 when the Salvation Army is closed? Of course not. But they can do what they do when people speed on our public streets. They can hide, and when somebody comes to dump or loot, they can give high-priced citations. It would only take a few of these for the word to get out. While I've been sitting here, 2 cars have come to dump their trash at the Salvation Army thrift store, and currently there's a looter going through the trash. I'm not going to show these on video because it's not my plan to get any one particular person in trouble. That's not my job. That's the job of the Northport Police. Does it have to be this way? No. The charity thrift stores in Tuscaloosa, just right across the river, don't seem to have this problem. I was in Atlanta last weekend, went past the Goodwill store, clean, neat as a pin, on Sunday, on the weekend when they were closed. It doesn't have to be this way. Let me turn my camera around one more time to the Northport City Hall. The answer, the resolution to this problem rests with the people inside the City Hall. Leaders do what needs to be done to solve problems. This is a big problem for Northport. It's been a big problem for Northport for a long time. Let's fix it, because fixing this problem is the right thing to do.